Hi, I am going to talk to you about a reading strategy today. But before I get started, I was wondering if anybody could tell me or think as to what all of these words have in common. What's similar about all of them? Who? Where? What? And why? If any of you said they're all question words, you're right. Question words start out question sentences that end in an question mark. Words such as who, what, where, when, why. Other ones do, how, is, and can. And there are even more. But when you see one of these words, those signal it's a question. So let's see if we can get going with our lesson. Good readers always ask questions. The title of this book that we're going to look at this week is called The Ugly Duckling. And before I even open it, I ask questions. I ask the questions below. Who? So just looking at the cover, who do I see in this picture? Well, I see a bird and some more birds, I'm guessing are ducks by the title. So I've answered my question, who is the story about? Birds or ducks? I ask questions like where? Where is this story taking place? Just by the illustration on the front, I can see that they're outside because I see some green leaves behind them. And then also I see some cracked eggs. So maybe they're in the nest where the birds hatch. So where does it take place? Outside. Then I ask some more important questions like what? What is the story going to be about? I need to get my brain thinking. I wonder what it's going to be about. Well, looking closer at our picture and finding details, that's important. I can notice that this little bird's eyes in the middle look a little sad to me. The illustrator made them look a little sad, whereas these birds, the way they're drawn, almost look a little mean. This one has his mouth open. I wonder what he's saying. More questions. So what is the story about? The relationship between all of these birds. What's going on here? The relationship between the birds. And so we want to try and read the story to find out the why. Why is this story about the relationship of the birds? The title, again, is The Ugly Duckling. And I want you to remember the #1 reading strategy before you get started even is you're forming questions. And you're going to try and answer them by illustrations and the details in the pictures, plus the text, the words, which we will read in our next lesson. So be a good reader and keep asking those questions.